the official start of winter may still be 13 days away, but we already started to see wintry weather in our region.
Yeah, not so much this week, but you know, when winter season comes, there's a lot that needs to happen to one of Erie's historical staples before the cold weather really sets in. So our Sarah Tonks is joining us live on the weather deck. And Sarah, the Brig Niagara is what we're talking about tonight. It's very near and dear to you, having sailed on it for Tall Ships Erie just a few months ago.
Hi there, Mike and Eva. That's exactly right. And I got very used to the way the Brig looked when it was in the water, moving, ferrying passengers throughout Lake Erie and throughout the Great Lakes. But right now, the sails are down, the ship is docked, and it is almost ready for winter. People all across our region have been prepping for winter by bringing winter clothes out of storage, putting up holiday lights, and getting snow tires put onto their cars. And down at the bayfront, the Erie Maritime Museum and flagship Niagara League are getting ready too. The Brig Niagara is suiting up for winter, and it is a long process.
On deck, we essentially build a house on top of the Brig. So we have upright posts and then a center ridge beam, rafters just like you would have in your roof, and then canvas goes on over top of that.
The canvas will be protecting the deck of the ship from rain and snow that could otherwise seep into any cracks before freezing, expanding, and contributing to rot in the wood. Any system on board that has water in it is also being flushed with antifreeze. But that isn't exactly an option to prevent ice in the water around the ship.
Ice is actually really abrasive, and if you have essentially a knife blade of it up against the hull, it will chafe the hull and damage it.
Solution to the oncoming freezing of Presque Isle Bay is actually quite simple: bubblers.
They're essentially a water agitation pump, and we drop them into the water around the ship to create sort of a pocket of liquid water when the rest of the slip freezes.
The process of getting the Brig winter ready can take weeks and many long hours, but as chief mate Samantha Dinsmore explains, it's really all thanks to the community around it.
Having community support is the only way that Niagara can continue doing what she does best, which is bringing the history of Lake Erie and the history of Erie in particular to a wider audience, to the public. We can't do this without the public support.
And if you want to get involved with the flagship Niagara League, there are tons of volunteering opportunities on land. Or if you're thinking about getting on board the ship and becoming a crew member, there will be sail training open houses on January 7th and 12th. So coming up next month. And that could be something to look forward to. Maybe get to experience an adventure for the summer. From the weather deck, Sarah Tonks, Erie News Now.